to be difficult. All right, first or second?
I will go first.
All right, so first game with our wonderful sealed only decks.
Round one.
Ooh.
Fight.
Ooh. Future fusion.
Yeah, it has to stay on the board, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Good.
Okay, draw. I'm just gonna take care of it because I have to.
Yeah. Fair play. Fair
Yep.
play.
Normal summon?
They let you draw a card, right?
I can discard one from your hand or send the top 2 cards of your deck to the graveyard.
I don't like that.
Okay. Set one and pass.
Activate Polymerization.
Oh, damn.
I'll be a Sparkman with Goddess of the Third Eye.
Okay.
Plasma Vice.
I read.
Yep.
Unless if this card attacks and inflicts piercing damage, you can discard one card, then target one attack position. Okay.
Technon's Luke.
Negate attack.
Pass turn.
Alright, draw. Let's see. All Rhoda?
Yep.
No Ash?
I don't play handless Ash.
Cyber Gymnast.
Interesting.
Right? Let me read this. Yeah, because I can just pop that. So normal summon.
Floodgate.
What's it do?
When your opponent summons a monster, change that monster to face down defense position. Monsters change to face down defense position by this card effect. Cannot change their battle positions.
All right, your turn.
Interesting. That's stuck in defense mode.
Yep.
So we'll Technon's Luke. And he does piercing.
So 15. So I take 1100.
Yep.
All right, my turn.
Yep.
Draw. Your turn.
We'll take that.
Effect.
What does it do?
Target a monster on the field, destroy it, and if you do, this card gains attack equal to that monster's original attack. Then you can change this card's type. Then you can change this card's type to that monster's original type. Cannot be destroyed by battle, cannot be destroyed by the effects of monsters with its same type. So, target.
That's absurd.
So it gains 2700. Cut.
So that one passed.
Draw. Normal.
Mm-hmm.
Attack position.
Yep.
Battle phase. Swing. So 27 plus 4500, so 3150.
I have no idea how to use this.
Minus 3150. And then
16.
Yep. Oh, wait, no, sorry. Let me set one. Okay.
Target.
What does it do?
Destroy them.
Does it work like that?
Yeah, that's on the field.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, does it say draw a card?
No, it's my turn.
Oh, that was set. Gotcha. Didn't you already draw?
No, I put it back to.
Oh.
Go.
My turn?
Yep. Really needed this.
normal summon?
Yeah. Yeah.
Just because I can.
I think it's very good. Yes. You can attack twice.
And then I can set a magic key spell or trap for my deck. I do have one, so I'll use that effect. Is that okay?
Yeah.
I don't remember what this does. It protects, right? Yeah. Okay. Battle phase. Attack.
Bubble Man.
And then
That's game.
attack and attack. All right. Next game.
Game 2.
You can side.
I don't have a side.
I miss this kind of Yu-Gi-Oh. Thanks.
It's bad, Yugioh. So bad.
We need to come up with rules though. Like, what do I get if I win? What do you get if you lose? Like,
I don't know. We'll figure that one out.
yeah. We may have to come up with a ban list at some point if things get too
I mean,
ridiculous.
isn't the goal to take this to Showdown and win?
Maybe. All right. First or second?
I will go
Fight.
first.
Good luck.
That's bad. Pass.
Draw. Normal summon?
You just went with big beats, didn't you?
Fuck yeah. Battle phase?
Take it.
1850. Set one and pass.
Maybe?
I can't activate this in response, right?
Correct.
Not that it matters, but
Destiny Hero Doom Lord. Once per turn, I can target a monster you control, banish that target. I can't declare an attack the turn I use this effect. You must control this face of a type vision card to activate and resolve these effects. The banished monster returns to your opponent's field during your standby phase, your second standby phase after activation. We'll banish that.
can I read? It's in the main phase, right?
Mm-hmm.
Effect in hand, tribute for cost
What's the effect?
to special summon itself.
Awesome. Okay, tears of sadness. Master.
Okay. Draw. Normal summon. Effect.
Yep.
Revealing all my secrets. Effect add or set.
You're gonna 2-0 me.
With DPE, dude. Makes me feel so good.
Told you this card's better than DP. This card's easier to make.
Alright. Battle phase.
Yep.
Swing.
22. 5,000. That's okay.
Perfect KO.
Suck ass. Goddamn.
I'm good. What's going on, guys? Nick here with Draw and Scoop Gaming. I absolutely demolished Jordan here. This is the deck profile for our sealed only that we're doing. We're 1 week in. It's pretty ridiculous.
It's bad Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, it's not good Yu-Gi-Oh, but hey, it's fun. It kind of, takes me back to when I was playing as a kid, and you just made the best deck you could with what you had and went from there. So it's been, we had fun. At least I had fun. I think I 2-0'd him in like a couple minutes. So I'm calling it Big Koala Turbo just because, come on, like Big Koala is awesome, but it's really just the best cards I had put together. So we'll get into it. Obviously, Big Koala, just a big body, a bunch of normal monsters, and so these are the best ones I had. The elemental heroes come up, they're warriors, so they're searchable. I do have a Rhoda, as well as Hero Signal, so those kind of, it's helpful just to have the bodies. The best part about the normals is I did pull 3 of this, and when this is normal summoned, it can special summon either a magic key, which I don't play, or a normal, level 4 monster from the graveyard. And this and a level 4 normal monster make this can attack twice and then
You opened 2 of that thing?
Yeah, dude.
Fucking
I didn't need it.
No,
I only needed 1. But like in this format, this card's absurd. Being able to attack twice in such a slow format, it's 2,800, and then it can set the spell card, which we'll get to, that protects itself. So even if your opponent has something to kind of deal with this in the battle step, which in this format's somewhat likely, I think this is absurd. So yeah, that's essentially what won me the game. The other card that was a sleeper, Mimicking Maneater Bug. This card is absurd. I didn't know what this did, and then I opened it and I was just like reading all the cards. This thing's insane, especially in this format. It says flip, target 1 monster on the field, destroy it, and if you do, this card gains attack equal to that monster's original attack. Then you can change this card's type to that monster's original type. It cannot be destroyed by battle, and it cannot be destroyed by card effects of monsters with its same type. So in this format, I remember Jordan was, he pulled DPE. We had a bunch of hero support. I knew he was going to try and do that, so I figured this that pops, gains a ton of attack, and then becomes a warrior is probably really hard to deal with. So yeah, this was hilarious when I used it. Go back, watch the video. It was the game changer. Jordan was in control, and this just took the game for me. So 2 DD Warrior Lady, again, kind of going back to old school Yu-Gi-Oh! It's a great card, helps me. I figured it would help me out any problematic monsters or big guys. So I thought that was, good call. Don Zalug, I only pulled 1, but being able to pitch 1 from your opponent's hand, great effect. In our duel, Jordan actually had to respond to this because, that's a really good effect. So he had to waste a card on this that might have come up otherwise. Another E-Hero, Cyber Gymnast. So this is really good just because it outs a card. Again, this forced a response, which in this format, you don't have a lot of cards that can do that. So this was really good. Etoile's Cyber, or however it's pronounced.
It's French.
Etoile. It's just a big body, essentially, and it's a warrior and it's Earth, so it matters for these two. Again, we're trying to do the best we can with what we have. Don't have many options, but this made sense. Moving on, 1 copy Death Kangaroo. Again, it just, best card I had available at the time. Dekoichi. This card's good, period, just being able to draw. So, figured I'd throw it in there. This was actually really good. So I pulled 1 of these, and during the main phase, you can tribute a monster and special summon it. And so it actually came up in the duel where I had one of my monsters targeted on my opponent's turn, and I was able to chain this, tribute my own monster, and drop this and kind of play around the effect. So it was really interesting. It worked well and kind of gave me a body on board that's, in this format, pretty big. Speaking of which, Cyber Dragon, generically good. Blade Edge, because I don't have a lot of big beat sticks, so I needed something in there. That's it for the monsters. Moving on to the spells. Of course, Rhoda, Night Beam, Cosmic, a little back row removal. Book of Moon, generically good. I play a lot of warriors, so I figured I'd put a copy of this in. I didn't have, it wasn't easy necessarily for me to get to 40 cards, so this just made the most sense. And then 1 Magic Key Battle. So this is what protects my Magic Key monsters. I can set this off the Synchro card, and then it protects it from destruction and card effects. And so it's just generically good and kind of guarantees that once I get the Synchro on the board, I can search this. And if that goes through, the game's essentially over. So I did have 2 Floodgate Trap Hole. It didn't come up, but it's a good card, especially in this format. Covering File, Michizuri, good cards, generic. I obviously only had 1, but play those. Hero Signal didn't come up, but in theory, it makes sense. Wall of Disruption, Negate Attack, Trap Jammer, Memory Loss. Like I said, none of this came up. Games didn't last long enough for it to really matter, but we'll see. I think we'll see what I pull in my $30 that we're spending this week. And so I don't know why I did this. We are actually spending $30, but yeah, we'll see what changes, and you'll get a deck profile after I beat Jordan next week.
Well,
so
show him the extra deck. Show him
yeah.
the,
Oh yeah,
the
that's right.
garbage that's sitting
So
in
the
there.
extra deck doesn't matter at all except for that. I guess those could matter. They're level 4s. But yeah, this card, we already talked about it. It's absurd. It won the game for me. So both games. Yeah, this is most likely staying in here for sure. Anyways, thanks for watching. Thanks for checking out the channel. We appreciate it. Have a good week.
All right, guys, here's game 1 recap for our sealed only series. I lost. I'm pretty bad. I went pure heroes. Nick went big monster beats. So that's where I fucked up. But I'll go into it. So we're playing the normal elemental heroes. I pulled DP, so you know I have to go into heroes, and these get me into bigger heroes if I don't draw plasma. We got Bubble Man and Wildheart, just good heroes, and then Blade Edge, level 6 or higher hero. I didn't play Necro Shade because it's level 5, but this fulfills half the requirement for DPE, so I played that. And then we played the Destiny Heroes engine, Dasher, Dogma, 2 Malicious, 1 Plasma, 1 Denier, and then Fearmonger, Doomlord, Diamond Dude, Blade Master. This is what you play normally. This is bad old Destiny Heroes that I remember. This is a Baby Honest, where it'll give 800 attack to something. This lets you flip your top card. If it's a spell, you get to use its effect. Do you get to banish something? This is kind of came up once. And then Fearmonger lets you bring something back from your graveyard if he dies. So I also just needed a Destiny hero in case I had Blade Edge or another thing to make DPE. So that's why we've got that many Destiny heroes. And we have got 1 Goddess with the 3rd eye. She's fusion subs. The only one that comes in the box. So good replacement. Helps me make some of the generic fusions. And then 2 Cyber Dragons. Because I pulled the secret. And getting the body on board to tribute if I need to is pretty good. Because, you know, I'm playing Plasma. And then there's also a Cyber End Dragon play that never came up. But I could make that too. So we're all in on fusion. Future Fusion. I tried to play it. Nick said no.
Wait, go back. So you can make Cyber End. You literally go Cyber Dragon, and the one that copies.
Yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious.
That's the only way I could do it.
Yeah.
Triple polymerization. 1 fusion saves to search polymerization. 1 fusion recovery to do it again. This is the all-in fusion package that comes in the GX box. You know, I don't have fusion destinies to get to Destroyer, so we trying. Did not go well. We'll be rethinking strategies. Different dimension capsule to try to get whatever I needed. Warrior Returning Alive and Rhoda, they're all warriors. Book of Moon, just a good defensive card. Use it on Donza Luke. We have Back Row Hate, because I didn't know how much Nick would be playing.
Everything.
Cosmic Psycho, Night Beam, Twister, and Double Cyclone. All of these are 1,000 times worse than Mystical Space Typhoon, which I wish they had included in the box. They didn't.
No, this is better.
It's 1,000 life
This
points.
is good in this format too.
Night Beam's good, but it's not a quick play.
Yeah.
I would have rather just played some MSTs and some Harvest Solar Nesters.
Yeah.
Those could have been included, but it's GX. Traps, we got Break the Destiny. I opened a playset, thought about playing a playset, didn't play a playset. Floodgate Trap Hole, just to shut down my opponent.
That's a good card. In this format, that's really good. You can't.
You opened 2 though.
Yeah.
Hero Emerges to try to get my big things out on board. Rising Energy. Pitch a card to give something 1,500 is a really good combat trick that you can do during damage step. And not many people see this coming. I assume that Nick would not know what this card did.
No idea.
And I was hoping to use it on him and surprise his ass. Just a break, you pitch a normal, you blow something up.
That's a good card.
Or when a post monster declares an attack on a normal monster, destroy all monsters. Because there's no board wipes in this. And then I was having a really hard time getting to 40. So Metamorph.
Let's see the extra deck that you actually went into as well.
Yeah, so DPE.
Just not in a meaningful way.
We have 2 Flame Wingmen because I opened 2. Plasma Vice, the only card I played. It's a good card. Let you pop something, it does piercing damage.
Yeah.
Thunder Giant was the other option I could have made, but Plasma Vice is 1,000 times better. Dark Bright, I can only make this with the Fusion sub, but it's in here because I have spots. Steam Healer, Rampart Blaster, and then we have Destiny End Dragoon and Dangerous, and Cyber End Dragon. Those are our fusions. Was hoping to see more of them. Did not. We also pulled a Verpa 2, so we're playing Verpa 2. I was gonna put the Moth Teals in here because I also pulled a playset, but this does not have the same impact as Transfer of Flame. So I didn't. And then I pulled one Boral Code Dragon. This card's actually kind of cool. Need to figure out how to get it on board. But yeah, that's the deck I lost with. And hopefully I open some good shit with my $30 that can make this deck a little bit better. But yeah, just stay tuned, and until next time, guys, take it easy.